cleaned up at 68. You went to 75. I'm curious what you think about David Benavidez, who was at 68, moved at 175.
Yeah.
I always think about fantasy fights, and David's such a different type of, his build and his size and his unique hand speed. How would you approach a fight with David Benavidez at 168? What do you think about him? Could he fight in any era? Could he fight in your era and hold it down? What do you think?
I think he could. I think he's got the mentality and the style where he could fight in any era. That wouldn't be an easy fight for me, just because of his length, his size, and the volume. You gotta be able to shut that down. Obviously I can give you a list of reasons why I think I'm gonna win the fight, and he's gonna feel like he will win the fight. So, but I think, man, he's just a unique fighter given his size and the volume that he punches, and that alone is a problem for guys. Like, it's hard to face a guy who has volume and power and a tough mentality. Normally you could say, well, he got volume, but he ain't tough. He got volume, but he can't take a shot. Can't really say that about David Benavidez, at least not to this point. So he'll be a tough go for anybody in any era, I believe.
And just to go back a little history, I sent you a message on this documentary called
I gotta see it. Yeah, I gotta see it.
About 8 black fighters who fought each other almost 100 times. Some of them had 200-300 fights. They were qualified, but they didn't get an opportunity. I respect you because you're one of the main fighters that I always remember. Kind of told, gave your opinion on things, the disparities in boxing. Did you get a chance to check in?
I haven't yet. I've been moving.
Have you ever heard of, the Charlie Burleys, the Burt Littells? Yep. Have you heard of those guys?
I have. Not all of them, but Burley I definitely heard of. Yeah. I've been compared to Burley. Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Okay. He fought from like 54, or they didn't have 54 back then, but he fought from like middleweight to heavyweight, right? Charlie Burley,
man, that's the thing too. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all go. Like, I understand we got weight classes for a reason, and I understand a lot of those guys, they had to do that just to make money and get an opportunity. But man, I've been hearing more fighters comment about weight, like what a fighter is the night of the fight. He's bigger than me, than I ever have in my life. And my thing is like, I wish you would come in 20 pounds over what you came in at 20 hours or 24 hours. I wish you would. Kovalev came in, man, I'm licking my child. I wish you would. All that means is you took off a lot of weight and your body rebounded, and yeah, I'm gonna get all that up out of you. I'm gonna make you feel the weight loss and all the stuff. Like that's like, you should be happy about that. It is a size thing, but it ain't a size thing from a to a point where you can't overcome it. So it's just interesting to me hearing fighters, man, say so much about he's gonna be bigger than me. Like, for them to concede that openly and publicly, it's amazing to me. Like, yeah, that's some of the story, but like, that's not a good thing. And I get the Joey Gamache and Arturo Gatti when Arturo did what he did to him, but that's the exception, not the rule. If you know how to fight, you can neutralize a fighter's height, a fighter's reach, a fighter's power, a fighter's skill. Like,
is part of this a reference to Canelo with David and Tank with Haney?
No, I'm saying just in general. I've heard a lot of fighters, ain't just them.
Right.
I don't I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I get it, like, you got to factor that in. Like, man, he gonna come in kind of heavy fight night. But that's something me and my team talk about. Like, for them to use that as a reason why there needed to be a weight stipulation, or a reason why, like, I'm not taking a fight, I ain't really never heard of that. So that's yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.